Making a woman aware of your desire for her is an excellent way to arouse her. Also, if you've been dating for a while, she will perceive you as sexual. In other words, it's the key to avoiding the friend zone. So, you want to know how to tell someone you want to have a sexual relationship with them without coming across as a perv. This is the manual for you. Unfortunately, it's all too easy to overdo it and turn her off rather than turn her on. Many inexperienced men make the mistake of bringing up sex too soon or sounding overly aggressive. Keep watching until the end of the video because I will demonstrate some tips on how to tell someone you want them sexually and the most common mistakes to avoid when dating. Before we begin, welcome to Divine Happify, where we teach you psychological facts about love and relationships. Let us now return to the video. How to tell someone you want them sexually without being embarrassed. To begin with, women do not want to be treated as sexual objects, they want to be treated as sexual beings. As a result, you'll need to let her know that you value her personality, in addition to her sexiness. Even if you're only looking for a one-night stand, this applies. Even the most sexually liberated women desire and deserve to be treated with dignity. Here are some suggestions for broaching the subject of sex in an appropriate manner. 1. Congratulate her. We live in a society where women are constantly pressured to look more attractive. They are constantly bombarded with images of perfectly thin models, making them feel self-conscious about their own bodies. This is why they value men who make them feel desirable. Tell her that her body is stunning and that she looks fantastic in her form-fitting dress. Compliment her even if she isn't looking her best, such as when she is wearing gym clothes and no makeup. As a result, she will be aware that you are sexually attracted to her. If the attraction is mutual, this should be enough to keep you out of the friend zone. 2. By rubbing. Whether you're at home or in a well-known location for hooking up with local women, body language is one of the best ways to show a woman you're interested in her. Furthermore, touch is an excellent way to generate attraction and sexual tension on a date. It's one of the most effective ways to express sexual attraction to someone without actually saying it. This is referred to as kino-escalation by most dating experts. Everyone's kino-escalation method is unique. To avoid awkwardness, they should almost always be done gradually. After all, creating sexual tension is much more effective when done slowly and deliberately. It wouldn't be appropriate to grope a girl you've just met, would it? Begin with gentle, unobtrusive touches, such as tapping her shoulders or poking her if she's distracted. If she enjoys it, you can progress to sexier touches, such as caressing her hair. Depending on the woman's comfort level, this progression can occur over multiple dates or on the same night. If you do this correctly and she is into you, you may start to notice signs that she wants you sexually as well. 3. Tell her a funny, sexy story. When it comes to telling a woman you want her, sexual innuendos and jokes are your best friends. They serve as icebreakers, creating a sensual and playful atmosphere without being awkward. It's an excellent way to create sexual tension, especially if you can pull it off. Find an excuse to tell her a sex-related story while on a date. It has to be funny, but not about exes or previous relationships. Perhaps you once browsed the shelves of a female-friendly sex shop or discovered strawberry-flavored condoms. Try to end your story with something like, "I'd like to do it again with you." This will let her know that you think she's hot. It also implies that you're committed to developing an exciting, healthy sex life with her. What woman wouldn't want something like that? If you don't have any amusing sex stories to tell, you can always ask her some naughty questions to get her to open up. Who knows what exciting stories she's dying to tell you. 4. Create a relaxing environment. Remember to avoid bringing up the subject of sex in public or in the presence of her friends. This will make her feel uneasy rather than desired. For the same reason, bring her to a private location before the advanced stages of kino-escalation. Keep an eye on her body language to see if she's comfortable talking about sex. If you can tell she's uneasy, change the subject and try again later. She's probably not interested in sex talk for reasons unrelated to you. To avoid embarrassment, assure her that you will not pass judgment on her. Unfortunately, our society looks down on women who enjoy sex and aren't afraid to ask for it. Make it clear that you will always respect her, even if she acts out. 5. During the first date, ask if I should continue. It all depends on the girl you're with, as with most dating advice. If you've already discussed sex before your date and she appears to be open to it, go for it. Use language that will pique her interest and observe how she reacts. Save it for future dates if the girl you're on a date with appears hesitant and you haven't had any sexual conversations. Keep an eye on your date's reactions before taking the conversation to a sexier level. This is also true when discussing sex on the internet. You should assess the situation before bringing up the subject of sex or inviting her over. How to tell your partner you want her. When dating, most guys are only concerned with how to tell someone you want them sexually. That's a huge blunder. When you have a long-term girlfriend, demonstrating your desire for her is equally important. Otherwise, the romance and sexual attraction of the honeymoon period will fade. Here are my suggestions for always making your lover feel desired, even if you've been together for years. 1. Begin sexual relations. You obviously don't want to put pressure on your lady when she's exhausted from family responsibilities. However, occasionally initiating sex can make her feel desired again, just like when you first started dating. Try it at unexpected times, such as when she's doing the laundry or the dishes. Who said you couldn't have sex outside of the bedroom? This will make her feel irresistible. You can't wait until evening to get her. Remember, however, to respect her if she declines your advances. If she's not in the mood for anything naughty, just give her a nice massage. 2. Keep an eye out for when she changes her appearance. Many long-term couples make the mistake of becoming too comfortable in their relationship, which includes missing out on compliments. In the long run, your partner may believe you no longer want her. This is not good for your sexual life. When she gets a new haircut or wears a new outfit, don't forget to compliment her. Instead of sounding cheesy, make it sound simple and spontaneous. You can also express how sexy she is on occasion, but in a tasteful manner. This behavior will also encourage her to care for herself, making her feel more confident. This is great for your relationship because the more desirable she feels, the higher her libido. 3. Continue to go on dates. With children, work, and household responsibilities, it's easy for a couple to forget to spend time together. However, this will not help you demonstrate your desire for her. Instead, plan date nights just for the two of you to show her that you care about the relationship. Date night doesn't have to be expensive, a simple home-cooked meal will suffice. Just make sure to treat it like a real date by dressing nicely, and leaving the kids with a babysitter. She'll appreciate your efforts and will most likely want to repay you with an unforgettable night of sex. Also, no matter how long you've been together, don't stop flirting. What is the point of making a candlelit dinner for your lover if you aren't going to seduce her? 4. By experimenting in the bedroom, you can suggest trying new sexual experiences with your partner to show them that you want them sexually. This way, she knows you find her attractive and admire her daring in the bedroom. It also demonstrates that you want to improve the quality of sex in your relationship rather than seeking fulfillment elsewhere. Propose watching an erotic movie together, or shopping for soft BDSM accessories based on her preferences. If she isn't interested in your idea, don't take it personally. Instead, suggest something else that would be a better fit for your relationship.